I am very sorry that I am not able to speak in Malayalam. I can understand, but if I speak this in Malayalam, you may not understand the right way. So I give my small reflection in English, and most of you understand that. Above all, our Andrews Talat will help us to summarize what I am going to say in English. Your Grace, Mar Talat Andrews, Metropolitan Archbishop of Tricur. Your Grace, Archbishop Emeritus Jacob Tunkoli, Auxiliary Bishop Martoni Nilam Kavil, Reverend Father Jose Vaikadan, the General Convener, and Reverend Dr. Davis Kannambula, Archpriest, and Dr. Mary Regina, Pastoral Council Secretary of this Diocese Tricur, and Reverend Fathers, Reverend Sisters, my dear pilgrims, to this historical place of Palayur. Indeed, it's a great privilege for me to be here today, part of this Palayur Grand Pilgrimage 2024. And I sincerely thank Your Grace, Mar Andrews Talat, for having given us this opportunity to be with you and to live the faith of St. Thomas the Apostles. It has been rightly said, Martoni, though Chennai and Palayur are physically separated by some 660 odd kilometers, our two archdioceses have a strong historical and spiritual connection thanks to our one and the same Father of faith, St. Thomas the Apostle. Both our archdioceses of Tricur and Madras Mylapore have had the unique honor of welcoming St. Thomas the Apostle in this beautiful motherland. The esteemed privilege of being evangelized by his apostolic witness and the common occasion to meet in our pilgrimage of faith, always inspiring our life in spite of challenges and problems in our countries. The Palayur Grand Pilgrimage 2024 coincides with the synodal pilgrimage of the Universal Catholic Church since October 2021. We have been walking together in the path of synodality. Last year in Rome, in the month of October 2023, myself, Mar Andrews, we were also member of the synodal process of being represented by the Universal Church, and we were together for 1 month day, participating faithfully all the session and sharing our views and concerns how the Church should be a Church of Christ, synodal-centered one. As attested by the book of Acts, before the early disciples were even called Christians, they were first identified as the people of Hodos, or people of the way. Your pilgrimage of today is a powerful reminder of identity, our mission to walk the way, to become true Christians. Both the synodal path and the Palayur Grand Pilgrimage invite us to embrace the dynamism of walking together as our modus operandi, way of functioning as church, and our modus vivendi, our way of life. In other words, dear brothers and sisters, our identity and mission are defined in terms of our common pilgrimage. For our reflection this evening, I would like to evoke a question. that is central to our Palayur and our synodal pilgrimages. Are we really undertaken this pilgrimage in the spirit of a pilgrim, or have we undertaken this pilgrimage as a part of our tourism in our Christian life? As you know very well, a tourist is also on the move just like a pilgrimage. How is journey then different from a pilgrimage? I give three important elements which have great importance for us. At times the Catholic Church encourages the pilgrimages. Those who are participating in pilgrimages are not able to understand basically, essentially the meaning of it, and they are misled to consider pilgrimage a part of tourism. So what makes a pilgrimage a really Christ-centered pilgrimage? The first point is this: the intention. The intention, when we speak about that, the tourists always want to escape their ordinary life, whereas the pilgrims wish godly experiences. William Cabanet, a renowned American theologian, in his insightful 2011 book, article he wrote on migration of the holy, in that book, he says, pilgrim and a tourist have a different relationship with time and space. The tourist travels to take a break from his daily work to help distract himself from normal life. This journey, so we call it a vacation. He flees to the peripheries of the world in search of something new experience which he has never been experienced. A pilgrim, on the other hand, does not intend to flee his daily life, but to discover the deeper meaning of his Christian life or his religious belief. He is on a quest for the truth. He has not dared to find out new experience in his life at the worldly level, but towards God who has called him to be a child of his kingdom. So he is drawn as a pilgrimage by a sense of sacredness. While a tourist walks to take a break from his world, a pilgrim walks to search for the meaning of his world in the eyes of God. The intention with which we are here today is not have some new experience by being here, Palayur. The intention is that how we are going to have God's new experience. How are we able to identify the presence of God in our life? Ilai Anubhava. The divine experience is much important in our pilgrims because that makes you something close to God, strengthened by His presence to continue our call to be a Christians. The second element after the intention is the resources. As you know very well, a tourist always when he comes with a camera. He wants to take photos. He wants to take souvenirs, other things which would be very helpful for him in his life. Whenever he goes home back, he looks at them, recall his experience. Whereas we pilgrims, by being the chosen people coming to Palayur, it is not that we are taking photos or souvenirs. We may buy something, but even those things are the instrument to lead us to God's experience. So in our endeavor being a religious pilgrimage people, that we are all called to have that kind of an end result that makes your life meaningful. After having walked so many kilometers, what kind of end result are we carrying with us today? That should make your life different, meaningful and significant, as the great Palayur pilgrimage during the season of Lent calls for the real conversion. And third point is very simple. By doing this kind of pilgrimage, what are the means we undertake make this pilgrimage really successful? Whereas what a tourist will do. Who is a true pilgrim? I know very well the word pilgrimage or pilgrim is derived from the Latin peregrinus, which in turn comes from per agere, meaning walking through the field. A peregrinus is a pilgrim abandons the comfort of our concrete national highways or autobahns to step into the uncertain, irregular and even dangerous parts of the rural countryside. You walk through that kind of road today. Sometimes not wearing your sandals, facing the hot sun, even taking a drop of water, sacrificing yourself. You make this pilgrimage meaningful. Whereas a tourist, wherever he goes, he looks for comfort, looks for a good hotel. Even in the hotel, he wants a nice balcony. Along the seashore, he wants to enjoy the life and to make himself reformed and renewed by being closer to the nature. And we are also pilgrim closer to the nature with different sense. As Jesus Christ says in the Gospels, Jesus invites his disciples to take nothing with them for their journey. No money bag, no sack, not even sandals. Why? It is to help us to realize that in our pilgrimage of Christian discipleship, the greatest resource is not what we carry, but the providence of God who accompanies us in the pilgrimage. While a tourist is restricted by his luggage, a pilgrim has the freedom and power to move around wherever and whenever he or she wants. That kind of freedom is the real means which is necessary when you undertake a pilgrimage. The freedom enables a pilgrims to open to enriching encounters and even new friendships. So that kind of way of having true pilgrimage is very much necessary. I want to compare how St. Thomas would have been a true pilgrim. Our father of faith was a true pilgrim, not a tourist, for three important reasons. First one, he walked the path of discipleship. To follow Jesus is searching of the meaning of his life. In this pilgrimage, through his God's experience, he discovered true vocation and conversion too, even after meeting the risen Lord. Secondly, he did not want seats of power or comforts like the sons of Zebedee, but he wanted to walk the way of the cross. he declares in the Gospel according to John chapter 11 verse 16, quote, "Let us also go that we may die with him." Thirdly, St. Thomas walked the path of mission, carrying not photographs, but the presence of God, leaving his blood, leaving his own life in this land as a true pilgrim. We are all traveling people, and we are all called today a true pilgrims. If and when this pilgrimage could be a meaningful pilgrimage, then we should ask certain questions. The questions which I want to pose is this. Are we traveling today as true pilgrims, or just part of our life once in a year? Let us walk and have a different way of having a Sunday, having different fun. Secondly, it is Palayur grand pilgrimage of Trichure going to make us our own life a permanent pilgrims. It is not one day pilgrim is unworthy. The pilgrimage should continue even after today. In the context of the synodality of the Church, is a synodal pilgrimage of the universe illumine on our heart and mind through the intercession the Father of Faith, St. Thomas the Apostle, to come to the source and to understand the true pilgrimage consists in a living God's presence in us through Jesus Christ. As there are the disciples of Emmaus, Jesus Christ was walking with them silently but actively and intervening whenever it is necessary. Let us become the disciples of Emmaus in our pilgrimage, identifying the presence of Jesus Christ, his active role in our Christian life, and allowing him to intervene for our conversion. So these are all few earnest desires which I want to share with you today. It's a great privilege. When I started my journey early morning from Chennai, I made it a point that each and every step towards Palayur should be a meaningful pilgrimage, not as a tourism. And I feel that your presence, your witnessing way of living the faith is a strength for me and make me understand that in our archdiocese also we could start a similar pilgrimage in the archdiocese. Because in our archdiocese each parish organizes pilgrimage. Unfortunately, that pilgrimage has become a tourism. They go all the way, long way, arranging buses, and they will give the timetable where they are going to have the nice coffee, from which restaurant, where nice meal will be given, the what time they will get a nice tiffin, and how they will come back. So I stopped that kind of pilgrimage from this year in our archdiocese, and I am going to adapt your way of being pilgrimage in our archdiocese, and I am going to propose. Hope it will function. So I thank Archbishop Emeritus. He is the cause for that. And also Mar Andrews and all Tony and all the collaborators, especially you people. It's a witnessing pilgrimage for me, and I thank you sincerely. Continue to pray for me, for our Archdiocese of Madras, Mylapore, and please do visit the tomb of St. Thomas and Little Mount also. I used to say, if you want to go to heaven quicker, come to Mylapore. So I welcome you cordially. Once again, sincere thanks for this nice spiritual gathering. May our Father of Faith, St. Thomas the Apostle, be our guiding force all through our human Christian life. With these simple thoughts, I take leave of you and I bring good memory to my people. Tomorrow I said, diaconate ordination in my diocese, where my homily I will say something about my experience about this Palayur pilgrimage. Thank you very much. God bless you.